Cross the line, heat lifts my driving stride. Flames rising, glowing red fire in motion inside. I run where burning shadows bright. Fire in motion, blazing my run, cutting bright as darker scenes come undone. Racing sharp through open air, driving fast without a care. Wave ignite my shifting stride. Courage rising deep inside. Forward rush defines the night. Fire in motion, lifting my light. Quick sparks beneath my feet. Rhythms begin to beat. Night cracks in rising fire. Speed cuts the racing wire. I rise where glowing embers call. Fire in motion, shaking the ground, burning fierce with a steady roaring sound. Running far through the glowing height, charging straight into the light. rise along my stride. Night breaks in glowing fire. Tomorrow burns inside. I run where fading shadows fall. Blazing toward tomorrow, pushing my run, cutting right as the darker scenes come undone. Racing sharp through open air, driving fast without a care. Waves ignite my shifting stride, hope awakening deep inside. Forward rush defines the climb. Blazing toward tomorrow, breaking time. Quick sparks beneath my feet, rhythms begin to beat. Light cracks the fading gray, speed tears the night away. I rise where pulsing embers cold. Blazing to ember grow, blazing till tomorrow, shaking the ground, burning fierce with its rising, roaring sound. Running far through the glowing height, charging straight into the light. Winds erupt inside my core, calling me to chase for more. Strength is rising as I rise, blazing till tomorrow through the skies. Let the fire lead me higher. Blazing till tomorrow, driving my soul, pulling me toward a brighter goal. Burning fast in a rising spark, lighting paths across the dark. Waves awaken every flame, calling out my racing name. Hope is rising as I fly, blazing toward tomorrow in the sky. fast in a rising spark, lighting paths across the dark. Waves awaken every flame, calling out my racing name. Hope is rising as I fly, Windstrike burning in the sky. Cold sparks break the line, heat lifts my driving stride. Fear falls behind my steps, run beyond fear inside. I rise where fading shadows bleed. Run beyond fear, blazing my run, cutting bright as the darker scenes come undone. Racing sharp through open air, driving fast without a care. Waves ignite my shifting stride, courage rising deep inside. Forward rush defines the night, run beyond fear, pushing to the light. Quick sparks beneath my feet, rhythms begin to beat. Night cracks and glowing fire, speed shakes the rising wire. I climb where burning pulses come. Run beyond fear, shaking the ground, burning fierce with its rising roaring sound. Running far through the glowing height, charging straight into the light. Winds erupt inside my core, calling me to chase for more. Strength is rising as I the light. Quick sparks beneath my feet, rhythms begin to beat. Night cracks in glowing flames, speed tears the rising flame. I climb where burning pulses come. Flashburst shaking all the ground, burning fierce with a steady roaring sound. Running far through the glowing height, charging straight into the light. Winds erupt inside my core, calling me to chase for more. Strength is rising as I rise. Flashburst cutting through the sky. Let the burst ignite my fire. Flashburst racing through my soul, driving me toward a brighter goal. Burning fast in a rising spark, lighting paths across the dark. Waves awake in every flame, calling out my racing name. Hope is rising as I fly. Flashburst blazing in the sky.
Cold sparks shake the line, heat lifts my driving stride. Night cracks in silver fire, rising power inside. I run where breaking shadows rise. Rising velocity, ship firing my run. Cutting bright as the darker scenes come undone. Racing fast through open air, driving hard without a care. Waves ignite my shifting stride, courage rising deep inside. Forward rush defines the night, rising velocity shift, turning the light. Quick sparks beneath my feet, rhythms begin to beat. Sky shakes in glowing flame, speed breaks the rising frame. I climb where pulsing embers call. Rising velocity, ship shaking the ground. Burning fierce with a steady roaring sound. Running far through the glowing height, charging straight into the light. Winds erupt
darker scenes come undone. Racing fast through open air, driving hard without a care. Waves ignite my shifting stride, courage rising deep inside. Forward rush defines the night, storm rush pushing into the light. Quick sparks beneath my feet, rhythms begin to beat. Sky shakes in glowing flames, speed tears the rising frame. I climb where pulsing embers cold. Storm rush shaking all the ground, burning fierce with a steady roaring sound. Running far through the glowing high, charging straight into the light. Winds erupt inside my core, calling me to chase for more. Strength is rising as
barbing wire I climb, where pulsing embers call. Flamepath shaking all the ground, burning fears with a steady roaring sound. Running far through the glowing height, charging straight into the light. Winds erupt inside my core, calling me to chase for more. Strength is rising as I rise, Flamepath cutting through the skies. Let the flames ignite my fire. Flamepath blazing through my soul, driving me toward a brighter goal. Burning fast in a rising spark, lighting paths across the dark. Waves awaken every flame, calling out my racing name. Hope is rising as I fly, Flamepath burning in the sky.
Cold wings cross the line. Light lifts my rising stride. Sky breaks in golden fire. Hope moved from deep inside. I run where glowing shadows split. Forward to the horizon, driving my run, cutting bright as the darker scenes come undone. Racing sharp through open air, pushing fast without a care. Waves ignite my shifting stride, courage rising deep inside. Forward rush defines the night, forward to the horizon, lifting my quick sparks beneath my feet. Rhythms begin to beat. Dawn cracks the fading blue. Speed pulls the path anew. I climb where burning pulses call. Forward to the horizon, shaking the ground, blazing fierce with its steady roaring sound. Running far through the glowing height, charging straight into the light. Winds erupt rising spark, lighting paths across the dark. Waves awaken every flame, calling out my racing name. Hope is rising as I fly. Speed over the skyline in the
Cold sparks draw the line. Heat lifts my driving stride. Walls shake in silver flame. Breakthrough moves inside. I run where rising shadows split. Break through the line, firing my run, cutting bright as the darker seams come undone. Racing fast through open air, driving hard without a care. Wave ignite my shifting stride, courage rising deep inside. Forward rush defines the night, break through the line, pushing to light. Quick sparks beneath my feet. Rhythms begin to beat. Night breaks in glowing fire. Speed bends the rising wire. I climb where pulsing embers call. Break through the line, shaking the ground, burning fierce with its steady roaring sound. Running far through the glowing high, charging straight into the light. Winds erupt inside my car, calling me to chase for more. Strength is rising as I rise, break through the line, cutting the sky. Let the line ignite my fire. Break through the line, blazing my soul, driving me toward a brighter goal. Burning fast in a rising spark, lighting paths across the dark. Waves awaken every flame, calling out my racing name. Hope is rising as I fly, break through the light in the sky.
drives my rising stride. Walls burning, glowing red. Fire moves from inside. I run where breaking shadows split. Burning across the edge, fire ring my run. Cutting bright as the darker scenes come undone. Racing fast through open air. Driving hard without a care. Waves ignite my shifting stride. Courage rising deep inside. Forward rush defines the night. Burning across the edge, pushing to light.
Quick sparks beneath my feet. Rhythms begin to beat. Night shakes in burning fire.
Speed bends the racing wire. I climb where pulsing embers cold. Burning across the edge, shaking the ground. Burning fierce with its steady roaring sound. Running far through the glowing heights. Charging straight into the light. Winds erupt inside my core. Calling me to chase for more. Strength is rising as I rise. Burning across the edge, cutting the skies. Cutting the skies. Let the edge ignite my fire, fire, fire. Burning across the edge, blazing my soul, driving me toward a brighter goal. Burning fast in a rising spark, lighting paths across the dark. Waves awaking every flame, calling out my racing name. Hope is rising as I fly, burning across the edge in the sky. Burning across the edge. 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 Burning across the edge.
Cold winds draw the line. Light lifts my rising stride. Fire glows in burning gold, chasing from deep inside. I run where glowing shadows split. Chasing into the firelight, fire in my run. Cutting bright as the darker scenes come undone. Racing fast through open air. Pushing hard without a care. Waves ignite my shifting stride. Hope awakening deep inside. Forward rush defines the climb. Chasing into the firelight. Breaking time. Highlight lifts me past me. Rhythms begin to beat. Sky breaks and glowing higher. Speed bends the racing wire. I climb where pulsing embers fall. Chasing into the firelight.